Alright, North Idaho whiskey lovers, welcome to an episode of Drinking Whiskey. We're going to start rolling out a lot more videos. So I know we've always talked about how we need to get more videos out there on all the platforms. Well, we're going to start doing it. Jameson in our group's been awesome in helping get podcasts and sound stuff all set up. So if you have a business and want to do a podcast, let us know. We'd love to come to you, you come to us, whatever, and chat about your business, drink some whiskey, talk whiskey. It doesn't have to be a whiskey business. It can be anything. We'll come to you and plug the business and sample some good whiskey. We have a bottle share coming up this coming Saturday at Box Shop, Idaho, North Idaho. Check out the Facebook page for information on that. But let's talk about whiskey for a second. I bought 3 bottles today. We'll get into them. We did a live video last night, too, of Penelope, if you didn't see that. But don't hate me. They did it. I got a bottle of Crown Royal chocolate. That's not going to be in this video, but maybe tomorrow I'll open that and see what we think about it. It was funny, and I bought it today at the liquor store. One of the gals in there says, You know that's not technically whiskey, right? Yeah, I know. But everybody's doing it, so why not me? So we'll maybe try that tomorrow. But to go along with the video we did yesterday, we didn't have this bottle then. Couldn't find it. Found it today. Found it out in Rathdrum. The Penelope, if anybody can pronounce that name for me. Tokaji cask finish. Sorry. Aged 9 years. In wine casks. It's 104 proof. I have 6, 7, 8. This is my 9th different Penelope that I have. I think Idaho's coming out with 2 more here. I think maybe even next week, the week after, there'll be 2 more on the shelf. But another bottle that came highly recommended. You can find at, I think, almost all of our local liquor stores, is this Virginia Distillery Company American Single Malt Whiskey. Toasted barrel finish at 93 proof. We're going to give it a shot. This one came highly recommended by another liquor store employee. So we're going to give this a shot. These are fresh cracks, obviously. Maybe I should have opened them prior to starting this video. But it is what it is. I want to get video content out there. I might be filming another one today to put out later. So we'll see. But let's get these going. I don't have any water in here, which is a mistake. This is my 4th attempt at this video. You'd think that I would have gotten up and got a water in between those, but 4th time's a charm, so I'm not getting back up. This video will go out on all of our platforms. I don't know if I can say them all, but you know where they are. Single malt, Penelope. Alright. Whoop. Here, let me adjust this real quick. I just didn't want to show my closet over there, but whatever. It's okay. Penelope. Shoot. The single malt. Alright. I don't have any notes on these. Maybe I'll try them here while we're talking. And then I'll go in and look up some notes real quick on my phone here. And see what we might get. But I don't know. I find it funny when we're watching a video online on whiskey tubes, whatever, and they sit here and they go, "Oh, that's oak. Oh, that's vanilla. Oh, yeah, that's spice." I still do it, but I find it funny watching it because it's like that's what most of them are. But let's get into this. Let's talk about the nose for a second. Again, we're at 104 proof. Let's see what this looks like in the light here. Okay. 104 proof. It smells, I don't know, ethanol. I'll be honest with my takes. I'm not reading any notes before this, so I don't know what these are. They're fresh cracks. I've not done any research. Not sponsored by anybody yet. I don't know. The nose is just different. It just it smells hot, like high alcohol. Let's try it. The finish is fantastic. That is a Penelope finish. And those that know much about Penelope, I encourage you to get on and take a look at Penelope, get the story. I believe they're still MGP, they're still Source, but what they're doing is amazing. This is also non-chill filtered. Oh, that finish is just, it's fantastic. I'm trying to get what that taste is up front, though. If you watched the video last night, the taste up front has a similar, sorry, I'm gonna grab it. A similar taste to this, which is not necessarily a great thing because we didn't like it. Where'd it go? Well, I don't have it. Actually, it's sitting over there. It's not this big. The rosé cask. Very similar initial taste to the rosé cask, which kind of threw me off there on that initial taste. But it goes away quick. And that finish is that Penelope finish of, you know, an architect finish, the toasted, like what, something. It's just, it's beautiful. It's got that spice, the allspice kind of black pepper finish though, but it does have, you can tell there's wine cask in there on that finish as well. Let's take a look at this real quick here. Penelope. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Not tomato. Tokaji. Let's go, let's see here. Okay. Let's see what it says. American rye whiskey finished in sweet Hungarian Tokaji wine cask. So it says it's praised for its complex nose of honey, apricot, white grapes. White grapes makes sense. I get the white grapes. Let's see if this opens up a little bit more sitting here for a second. Sweetness, definitely on the nose. So that your honey, your white grape. I'm not getting much apricot, but I definitely get the honey and the white grape now that I'm reading it. Not getting the classic rye spice on the nose. And a palate that features a velvety mouthfeel. Okay, that makes sense. With waves of candied fruit, stone fruit sweetness, and rye spice. Definitely the velvety mouthfeel. And candied fruit, probably, it's more of like you're eating candied rind from the fruit. But again, that goes away quick. The long finish lingers with sweet honey, fruit, and the whisper of warming rice spice. The warming rice spice definitely kicks in, and the finish as well. Keep in mind, again, this is a fresh crack, fresh pour. It's not been opened. It's not been sitting here. I don't want to hear anybody say neck pour, because you know how. Here's a good example. This bottle's not opened yet. But when you open it, you're going to have a neck pour. It's just going to be what's been in that neck the whole time. Okay, let me show you a little trick. Alright, now there's new whiskey in the neck. That was down here. It's up here now. So, I don't want to hear neck pour stuff. Hey, you can say it, but I don't believe it. I know some people, buddy Mike, that's all in this group. My right-hand man, one of my right-hand guys, is all about that neck pour. We joke around about it. It's no big thing, but watch this. Mixed. Alright. Off of that soapbox for a minute. Alright, let's talk about this one. Look at this in the light over here. I know you can't see it. But this has got some bubbles in it. Alright. This is going to be Virginia Distillery American Single Malt Whiskey, Blue Ridge Toasted Barrel Finish, 93 proof. Let me see here. Let me pull this up. Have it ready. I'm not reading it yet. Alright. This one's been sitting out a minute, obviously, since I drank that one first. So, let's see this, how it's opened up. Let's give it that professional nosing. Definitely a single malt. You're definitely getting that nose on it. Scotch single malt. Boy, it's strong. Oof. This better be good, because I am not necessarily a fan. There's some out there, David Stagg. Shout out to you. Like, you've got some killer stuff out there that you share with us. He went with us to Kentucky. He's part of my main group of people. Be interesting to see his take on this. But let's give it a shot. We're going to taste this again in 1 second. Let's see what this is about. It has to blow my socks off on these single malts on that first sip to get past that initial taste of a single malt. I do not like that initial taste of it. But let's try this again. And let's keep in mind, I'm not the best person. Oh, excuse me. First time drinking. To be a judge of this. Everybody's palates are different, right? That's the best thing about all this. Single malt people may absolutely love this. David may absolutely love this. But it takes a minute. It takes 2 or 3 drinks of this for it to kick in for me. The finish is starting to kick in on this. I enjoy it. And I also did just try this without cleansing my palate in between. But a couple factors in there. So we'll give this a couple of sips. The nose is opening up nicely. It's not overpowering right now. It's a little sweet. That feels like a caramel vanilla bomb on the nose now. I don't know, was that my second or third sip? Way better than the first initial one. My palate's changing over from this to this. One more quick sip. Give it a little swirl. Shock the taste buds a minute. I love that finish way better than the Penelope. Sorry, Penelope. Opening up beautifully on the palate. That's amazing. Let's see what these notes say. Blue Ridge Select Toasted Barrel Finish is a highly regarded American single malt whiskey from Virginia Distilling Company, bottled at 93 proof. Reviewers consistently highlighted its complex and welcoming aroma of cinnamon, peach, vanilla, caramel, freshly baked brioche. That's a new one. Maybe I need to bake more brioche so I know what that smells like. But definitely the sweet. Definitely the sweet. The vanilla and the caramel, after it's opened up, definitely get that. The taste, a lively burst of cinnamon apple sweetness, followed by buttered toast and a soft kick of black pepper. Other reviews mention citrus, apricot, honeyed walnuts, baking spices, which, yes, that goes along with most. Cinnamon apple, no. Buttered toast, I can see the butter part of it. Black pepper, definitely. I get after the third, fourth sip, I get more pepper and baking spices. It's a hint of sweetness. I wouldn't say cinnamon apple. Complexity, it says the toasted barrel finish adds layers of complexity, creating a warm and inviting sipping. It is. It's warm and inviting. The finish on it says duration medium to long with flavors that linger nicely on the palate. They are lingering, and it is not unpleasant. It's nice. Notes, dry oak notes. Get that. This is for the finish. Lasting black pepper heat, yes, which I love. Mesquite smoked leather. Peanut butter. I'm not getting peanut butter. I am a huge Jim Beam type fan. That peanut butter taste. I am not getting any peanut butter in this at all. Definitely the smoked leather a little bit, but that black pepper heat just takes over. Yeah. The price point's right for this. I think it's under 40 for this. This was right around 80. Is this worth 80? If you want to add to your Penelope collection, yeah, get it. I think that's what a lot of these newer Penelopes coming out are going to cost. Well, especially for these 9-10 year ones. But I don't know that I necessarily buy this one again. But to have it, to try it, to put it in my Penelope lineup, I'm happy with it. Under $40. This is a very decent single malt. It's hard for me to say, would I buy it again? I don't know. I don't buy single malts. I took the recommendation of one of the liquor store guys, he's an awesome guy. He really knows his stuff. I'm glad he recommended it to me. I do enjoy it, but for the price point, I guess it's worth trying, especially if you're a single malt person. He said his neighbor is a huge person into like single malt and scotch, and he absolutely loved this. Go out, give it a shot. Like I said, I know you can buy these both at our liquor stores right now. We're after them, and I believe Hayden had this one. All of our liquor stores had this one. Go out, give them a shot, and I appreciate you guys watching. And stand by for further videos, and go check out our website. And Whiskey Barrel Weekend's also coming up. Give that a look. Thanks.